Okay. Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the today's session. Model number 4, a design of tension member. This is the fifth session. Okay. In the previous class, we have seen one the plates. Okay. Now in the today's class, okay, we will discuss still some other numerical examples. Now, problem number 2. A single unequal angle 100 by 75 by 8 mm is connected to 12 mm thick gusset plate at ends with 6 numbers of 20 mm diameter bolts to transfer a tension as shown in figure. Here, he has given a one angle section 100 by 75 8, but whereas it is connected to what? The gusset plate, and where the gusset plate is what? 12 mm thickness. It is a 12 mm thickness. Okay, this is the arrangement what they have made to transfer what is the tensile force. Then determine the design tensile strength of an angle if gusset is connected to what is 100 mm leg. Okay, if the gusset is connected to what is, if gusset is connected to the 100 mm leg. Now, the yield strength and ultimate strength of steel used are 250 MPa and 400 MPa. Okay, and the diameter bolt he has given as what is 20 mm. Now, this is the okay, this is the data what he has given. Now here, I need to calculate the tensile strength of the angle section. In the previous class, we have calculated the tensile strength for the plates. Okay, but here we need to calculate for what the tensile strength for the angle sections. Now this is the what the diagram he has given. Okay, your pitch also he has given. Pitch is okay 50 mm. He has given the 50 mm pitch. Okay, here he has given the 50 mm pitch and 30 mm the edge and end distance. Okay, and here he has given this the CG is at a distance of what is 60. Okay, this is the diagram what he has given in the question. Now, if I go for the solution, now first as usual, initially we need to calculate the strength due to the three failures. The first one is what? The cross section yielding. And due to this failure, the formula already we know. Okay, Fi Ag divided by gamma m naught. TDG is equal to Fi Ag divided by gamma m naught. And where Fi is equal to the yield strength of the steel, he has given the question 250 MPa. And where Ag is the gross area of the section. Okay, the gross area means the gross area of the your angle section. Now, how we can calculate the gross area of the angle section? See, now here, this is 100 mm and this is how much 75 mm. Okay, now if you want to calculate the area of this, one thing you can do, you can go directly to the steel table. You will get your area of this water angle section. Or other way is what you can do from this to the up to the center of this one. It will be how much 100 minus as thickness it is how much 8 mm. Okay, you will get what 100 minus 8 by 2, and from here to up to the center is also what 75 minus 8 by 2. Okay, and this overall multiplied by what this thickness will give what your the area of the angle section. Okay, the same thing we have written here. Now you can observe here. Okay, 100 plus 75 both side. Okay, but minus 8 by 2 minus 8 by 2 it will become what the okay minus 8 by 2 minus 8 by 8. Okay, this is the Ag. Okay, this is how much we got 1336 mm square. You can calculate directly from the angle section, or you can also take this value from your steel table. For better is you go to the steel table, you take the area for what that angle section what here is given. Now gamma m naught, okay, it is 1.1. If you substitute these three values here, Fi, Ag and gamma m naught, okay, here you will get what 303.64 kilo Newton. Okay, this is how we need to calculate what is the failure due to the cross section yielding. Now next, we need to calculate for the net section rupture. Okay, the formula is what? See, one difference is there. In the previous problem, it is a plate section. For plate section, the net section rupture formula is different. For angle section, this formula is different. For angle section, we use this formula. Okay, but whereas plate section, the formula will be different. 0.9 Fu into AN divided by gamma M1. But whereas if it's an angle section, okay, this is a formula what we will use as per your IS. Okay, for all these formulas, you can refer your IS 800 code, page number 32 and 33. You will get all these formulas in your IS code. Now here, he has given the 0.9 Fu into ANC. Okay, here Fu is equal to what? The ultimate stress, that is how much he has given? 400 MPa. ANC, I told in the last class, N means the net area, means the area minus by the bolt hole, and C means what? A connected leg. Now here, if you see this diagram, okay, it is connected to this. Okay, the leg which is connected to the gusset plate, it is called as what? A the connected leg. The leg which is not connected to the gusset plate, it is called as what? A outstanding leg. Now here, ANC means we need to calculate the net area of the connected leg. Net area means we need to deduct the bolt hole. Okay, now how we can calculate that one? Now we can go to the diagram. See here. Now here, this is what is this 100 mm is what is the connected leg. Now if I want area of this one, okay, first I need to take from this to up to the center. Okay, it is what is 100 minus 8 by 2. Okay, and the minus what is here the bolt is there. But the bolt is 20 mm, but hole diameter is how much? 20 plus 2, 22 mm. Okay, therefore 100 minus 8 by 2 up to the center, and also minus what if minus this 22. Okay, and whole multiplied by, okay, into thickness, you will get what if the net area of this connected leg. Okay, if you want this, the outstanding leg, this is called as what if this is not connected to anything. Okay, this is called what if outstanding leg. If you want to calculate this area, 75 up to the center means 75 minus 8 by 2. Okay, then whole multiply by what is this thickness. Okay, in this way you can calculate what is your area. Now the same thing we have done there. Now you can see here. Okay, the your net here. First the bolt hole diameter 20 plus 2 mm clearance, it will give what is 22 mm. Then 100 minus connected leg is how much? 100 up to the center, it will become minus 8 by 2, and minus 22 is what is the whole diameter. Then entire thing is multiplied by what is this thickness. This is will give what is the area, net area of the connected leg. And similarly we need to calculate what is AG naught, that is what is the gross area of the outstanding leg. Okay, gross area means 75 minus 8 by 2. Gross area means there are no bolt holes. Okay, okay there we don't want to deduct any bolt. That is what is gross area means 75. Okay, we want up to the center means minus 8 by 2, and 1 multiplied by thickness, we will get what is this as 568 mm square. Now here we have got 0.9, we have got Fu, we have got ANC, and also we have got what is gamma M1, where gamma M1 is equal to what? 1.25. Okay, 1.25, and gamma M0 is equal to 1.1. Okay, then here AG naught also we calculated, F also know, but we need to calculate what is this beta. Okay, to calculate this beta, we have the other one, the big formula. Beta is equal to 1.4 minus 0.076. Okay, now here W by T, Fi by Fu, Bs by Ls. Now we will calculate one by one. Now, if you take this W, you can see this diagram. Okay, this diagram he has given in figure number 6 of your IS 800. Okay, now here this outstanding leg width is called as what is W, and distance from this end to the center of the bolts, it is called what is W1. Okay, now if you want to calculate W means what is the outstanding leg width. The outstanding leg width means the leg which is not connected to the gusset plate. It is how much? Okay, it is 75. Now you can take care what W is equal to 75. Now T means what? A thickness. The thickness of angle section is how much? 8 mm. Then BS is equal to as well. This is what is shear lag. Okay, we have discussed explicitly in the previous sessions. Okay, where the shear lag BS is equal to W plus W1 minus T. Okay, W is the outstanding leg width. It is how much? 75. But whereas W1 is distance from here to the center line of the bolt. Okay, this you will get from your the diagram. Now here you can see. Okay, now from here to the here, this center line of the this one. Okay, this is called as what is this one? W1, and it is how much here? 60. Okay, this how much has been 60. Now here means 75 plus 60 minus T. T means 8 mm thickness. Okay, if you do this one, you will get what is the BS 127 mm. And next is what we need to calculate what is LC. LC is what? The distance between the center to center bolts. Okay, it's a distance between the center to center between the first and last bolt. Okay, then if you want to calculate this, once again you go here. Okay, you want to calculate from this bolt to the this bolt distance. We know that this is also 50, 50. The pitch is how much? 50, 50, 50. Okay, total it will be how much from here to here? It will be 50 into 5 times. We'll get what? 250 mm. Okay, therefore, now here it is how much it is? Okay, means 250 mm. In this way, we need to calculate all these values. Okay, now already we know Fi and Fu. Okay, and this beta value should be less than what? Fu gamma m naught, Fi gamma m naught. All these values you know. If you substitute all these values, you will get beta as how much? 1.17, and your maximum value is how much? 1.41. From this one, okay, from this equation you will get how much? 1.41. Since beta should be in between 0.7 to 1.41, but our value is how much? 1.7. Hence it is safe. Therefore you can calculate. You can take the value as what is beta is equal to 1.17. Now you substitute all the values here. Okay, so that you will get what is your TDN due to the net section rupture. Now here you will get this as what is 321.53 kilo Newton. Next, we need to go for the third failure. Okay, that is what is the block shape failure. Okay, I told that whenever the angle section is there, okay, whenever the angle section is there, the failure will start from here. Okay, it will go like this, and then the failure will go like this. Okay, and this one we have taken that cut diagram there. Okay, you can see the same cut diagram here. Okay, this is the diagram. Okay, this is what is the same diagram. Now here we know that the failure which is along the bolt, it is due to what is shear, and failure which is perpendicular to the bolt plane, it is what is the tensile. Okay, this plane is due to the tensile failure, and this plane is due to what is the shear failure. Okay, about this we have discussed explicitly in the previous session. Okay, therefore I am not stressing too much here. Okay, now here we have two formulas to calculate what is strength. One is TDB1 and TDB2. There are two formulas to calculate what is TDB1 and TDB2. Now here we have to calculate first. The most important is AVG, AVN, ATG, ATN. V means shear plane, G means gross area. Means gross area means total area. Gross area along the shear plane. What is shear plane here? This is the shear plane. Okay, how much is this? 30 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 means it is how much? Around 280. Okay, this is 280. Okay, and thickness is how much? Thickness of this angle section is how much? It is 8 mm. Okay, then similarly, if you want the AVN, V means what is the shear plane, and N means what is net area. Net area due to the shear plane means we need to minus what is bolt hole. Now we know that from here to here, it is how much it is there? 280. Okay, but in this, how many volts we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how much it is half. Okay, means 5.5 you will get. Means 280 minus 5.5 into the whole diameter. Okay, whole diameter is how much? 22 mm. And this will give the length, and this entire thing will multiply by thickness of angle section. It will give what? The net area due to the shear plane. And similarly, we need to calculate what is ETN. T means tension, G means gross area. gross area due to the tension, and this is what here the tensile plane. Okay, this is what here 40 into thickness. Okay, it is how much? 40 into thickness 8 mm, 320 mm square. But next is ATN. T means tensile, N means net area. Net area due to the along the tension plane. Okay, this is 40. How many boards we have here? Half board. Okay, 40 minus half of the whole diameter 22 whole multiplied by thickness. You will get this as what? A 232 mm square. Okay, so that here if you substitute these values in this TDB1 and TDB2, because okay, then you will get what here? TDB1 as 360.74 kilonewton and TDB2 as 284.23 kilonewton, and hence the lowest value is how much? 284.23 kilonewton. Okay, in this way, we need to calculate the shear strength based on your the three equations or three failures. Okay, then out of those three values, we need to take what is the lowest value. Is out of the three failures, TDG, TDN, and TDB, the lowest value is what? 284.23 kilonewton, and this is what here the tensile strength of the your angle section. Okay, in this way, we need to do for what here angle section. Okay, now we have seen two problems. One is based on the plate section, other one is based on what is angle section. The main difference is in the net section rupture. For plate, we have different formula, and for angle section, we have the different formula to calculate what is the net section rupture failure strength. Hi, Krushi. Hi, Krushi. Have you any doubts?
No, sir.
Hi, Krushi. Is it audible? Do you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Because regularly we are putting the messages. That were asked. If you have any doubts, we can let me clear here only.
No, sir.
Okay, we'll go for the third problem. Okay, the tie member of a bracing system consists of two angles 75 by 75 by 6 mm. Okay, bolted to a 10 mm thick plate. Okay, bolted to 10 mm thick cassette plate, one on each side using the single row of the bolts and tag bolted. Determine the tensile capacity of the member and the number of bolts. Here you need to calculate tensile capacity of the member and also what is the number of bolts required to develop full capacity of the member. The yield strength, ultimate strength of the material is given Fi and Fu respectively. Now this is a problem what he has given. Okay, here difference is what we need to calculate the tensile capacity of member. Okay, but here he has not given what here the number of bolts. Okay, that also we need to calculate. Okay, that is the difference. Another one is what here you have two angles. Okay, which are connected back to back for your gusset plate. Okay, the angle section is 75 by 75 by 6, and this is your outstanding leg 75 75, and this is connecting leg is how much 75 75. It is a equal angle. Okay, and this gusset plate is how much 10 mm. This is the connection what we have. Now we will do one by one. Now first, as usual, we need to go for the first failure. Okay, the failure due to the gross yielding. Now here we need to use the for gross yielding formula is TDG is equal to Fi into Ag by gamma naught. Okay, and I told that Fi has given in the question 250 MPa. Ag you will get from your steel table. Okay, the area of single angle section is 866. Here there are two angles are there. That's why it is 2 into 866. It is how much 1732 mm square. and where he has given gamma m naught as what? 1.1. Okay, then if you substitute all these values here, okay, you will get your TDG as how much? 393.64 kilo Newton. Then here he has not given the number of bolts. Okay, and without knowing the number of bolts, it is become very tedious to calculate what are TDL. Okay, what we have used the formula in the previous problem. Okay, that's why there are two formulas for angle section. Okay, one what we have seen in the previous example, and other one is what? This is this formula. Okay, TDN is this is what? This is the approximate formula. Okay, the approximate strength of the net section rupture. Okay, when we don't know the number of bolts anything, okay, then we can use what? This formula. TDN is equal to alpha into AN into FU divided by gamma M1. Alpha is depend upon once again what? Number of bolts. Okay, that's why here what I have done, I have assumed just here what? Four numbers of 20 mm dia bolts. Okay, in your steel code book he has given the alpha for different number of the bolts. Okay, if the four number of bolts are there, then your alpha is equal to what? 0.8. Okay, you can assume 5, 6 or whatever you want, but here I assumed what? 4 number, but I have alpha is equal to what? 0.8, and the diameter of bolt hole is equal to how much? 20 plus 2, 22 mm. Now here alpha we came to know, and AN is equal to what? The net area. Okay, net area means I need to minus what? Here the bolt hole. Now if you go to your diagram, now if you come to here in this diagram, now I need to calculate what? Here the net area. Net area means the area of these two angles minus what? Here the bolt hole. Now I know that from here to here it is how much? 75. Now I am taking only up to area center, means this will come what? Here 75 minus 6 by 2. Okay, this will become what? Here 75 minus 6 divided by 2. Okay, this is the what? Here this one is the length of this one, and multiply, and here we need to minus what? Here the bolt hole. How many bolt holes are there? Only the one bolt hole. Okay, we have how many bolt holes are there? We have one bolt hole. Okay, but bolt hole diameter is how much? 22. Okay, it is how much? 22. Okay, means this is what? This length of your the connecting leg. Okay, and this multiplied by what? This multiplied by thickness. Thickness is how much? 6 mm. Okay, thickness is how much? 6 mm. And similarly, if you calculate for this outstanding leg, for this one, from this center to up to the end, it is how much? 75 once again. Okay, if you want up to the center, 75 minus 6 by 3, sorry, 6 by 2. Okay, 6 by 2. Here there are no boards are there. Okay, hence directly you can multiply with thickness. And here there are two angles are there. Along this side also you have one connected leg. Here also you have one connected leg. Here also one outstanding leg, one outstanding leg. Hence we can multiply the entire thing multiply by what is 2. In this way, we can calculate what is the net area of this section. The same thing we have written here. You can see here for connected leg 75 minus the 22 is what is the whole diameter, and minus 6 by 2 is what is up to the center. Okay, and this multiplied by what is this thickness. Okay, this is for what is the connected leg, and for outstanding leg 75 minus 6 by 2 up to the center and multiplied by what is thickness. Okay, this is due to what is outstanding leg, and the entire thing you can multiply by 2 because there are two angle sections are there. Okay, therefore this is the net area what we are calculated, that is what is the AN. And Fu means the ultimate stress that we know 4 and 0, and gamma 1 means it is 1.25. If you substitute all these values, you will get what is 384.15 kilo Newton. Now here we need to calculate what is number of bolts. Okay, as if you see this diagram, okay, if you see the given the section, okay, here also you will get failure, and here also you will get what is failure. Okay, now we can tell that it is the bolts are failing in what? The two planes. Okay, bolts are failing. Here actually the one bolt is there, but the bolt is failing in what? The bolt is failing in what? In two shear planes. Okay, and we know that from model number 2, whenever the bolt is failing in two shear planes, or it is also called as what? The double shear. Okay, now we know already how to calculate the strength of the bolt. Okay, the strength, the bolt value for the different types of the connections. Okay, that's why I have not done the complete solution here. Okay, because as already you know, okay, as the bolts are filling in double shape, okay, you can calculate your the shear strength of the bolt and also the bearing strength of the bolt. And out of these two, those two values, if you will take it as what is the lowest value as the bolt value or the strength of the bolt. Now, directly I have taken that value here. Here, the strength of a single 20 mm diabolt is equal to what is for one for the one angle section you will get 45.3. There are two angle sections are there. That's why what is 2 into 45.3, that is 90.6 kilonewton. Okay, this the procedure already you know, that's why I'm not done here. Okay, please look into that. Whenever it is filled in double the plane, okay, you know the ns is equal to 1, nn is equal to 1, you will assume the value and you will calculate the shear capacity of bolt and also the bearing capacity of bolt, and you will calculate out of those two values you will take what is lesser value. Okay, and that value I taken directly here. It is how much? 90.6 kilo Newton. And now I need to calculate what is this is the strength of a one bolt. Okay, now I need to calculate how many number of bolts I want. Okay, already I calculated the strength is how much? As per the approximate section, the strength is 384.15. Now here for the 384.15 divided by the bolt value 90.6, you will get what is 4.23. Hence you can provide 5 numbers of 20 mm diabolts. Hence the connection is what is safe. Then you can calculate the edge and end distance. Okay, minimum distance you know already 1.5 times of 2d and 2.5 times of d, or directly you can assume also. Assume edge and end distance as 35 mm and pitch as how much? 50 mm. Now we will go for the third failure, that is what a block shear failure. Block shear failure, there are two formulas, TDB1, TDB2. As usual, the failure will be same. Okay, as we seen in the for the previous problem. Okay, here also the failure will be same. Now here we need, this is what is the shear plane and this is what is the tensile plane. First we need to calculate AVG. Okay, AVG means the gross area in the shear plane. Okay, this is total, it is how much? 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. Okay, it is 200 and 230. Okay, 235. 235 into thickness. Thickness of angle section is how much? 6. And similarly, AVN, net area due to the shear plane. This one, number of bolt hole is how much? This 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 and up. 235 minus 4.5 into bolt hole diameter multiplied by thickness, you will get this value. And similarly, ATG, gross area due to the tension plate. This is 35, 35 into thickness, you will get what is gross area. And next you want ATN, net area due to the tension plate. This is a 35 minus half bolt hole. Okay, 35 minus 22 by 2, which is half bolt hole diameter. And multiply by what is thickness, you will get what is 144. And if you substitute all the values here, because rest of the values you know, FU, Fi, gamma M0, gamma M1. If you substitute all the values, you will get two values here. Okay, one is 227.50 kilonewton and second one is what? 186.80 kilonewton. And you will get the out of two values, lowest value is 186.80 kilonewton. Then this is the value due to what is the one angle section, because we have taken only what is one angle section. Therefore, for two angles, okay, this you need to multiply by 2 and strength is how much? 373.60 kilonewton. And in this way, we have to calculate for three failures. Okay, we need to calculate for what is the three failures. And out of those three failures, okay, TDG, TDR, and TDB, the lowest value will be, see, this is 393, this is 384, this is 373. Okay, the lowest value is what? The 373. Hence, the strength of the member is, or capacity of the member is about 373.60 kilonewton. Okay, in this way, we can calculate what is the strength of the angle section when the two angles are connected what is back to back, and also we have calculated what is the number of the bolts. Now, I think I will stop the session here, because from here onwards there are the design problems are there. Okay, up to here we have calculated the strength of the different members. One is the plate member, afterwards the single angle member, and also the double angle member. Okay, try to solve some other problems. Okay, the numerical problems. Okay, for the calculation of the strength of the tension. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, for your any doubts, please contact in the WhatsApp group or in your just post it in your YouTube. I'll try to answer your questions. Thank you.